I was looking for a budget-oriented ergonomic keyboard and mouse, and I found this very cool wireless keyboard and mouse combo on Amazon. You can find links in the description of this video. The model number is MA22 Plus. I will also add it on the screen. This product comes in a nice black box. Here is the back side of the box. You can see some of the features listed on the top. 2.4 GHz wireless transmitter. The mouse and keyboard share one USB receiver and support connection up to 10 meters or 33 feet. It does not require any special drivers to work. There is a mention of the ergonomic design. There is a palm rest. This combo is compatible with Windows, Linux, Chrome and Mac. Wide range of compatibility. Another very neat feature is the phone or tablet holder on the top side of the keyboard. I am reviewing the black version. It is clearly indicated on the box from which side you should open the product. I would like to see this approach with more products, because it's much easier when you know how the product is oriented inside of the box. Otherwise you always end up with pieces falling everywhere. Here is what you get inside of the box. Everything is neatly packed. In the front compartment there is a Type-C to Type-A USB cable. You also get an adapter from Type-C to Type-A. The color is blue, which usually indicates USB 3.0 or higher. The transmitter is in this small compartment. It is indicated 2.4 GHz USB receiver. Here it is, pretty standard. In the next compartment we have the mouse. First impressions, it is very comfortable. It is white. The model number is K1A, but it's really white. And in the biggest compartment we get the star of the show, the keyboard. Let's unpack it. It is very well packed. The user manual is packed together with the keyboard. Here is a quick view of the user manual. You can pause the video if you'd like to read it. The key specifications are as follows. Connectivity is through 2.4 GHz wireless connection. Charging time of the keyboard is 2 hours. Battery capacity, this is the battery capacity of the keyboard, is 650 mAh. The battery endurance is stated at 140 hours. The operating voltage is 3.7 volts and the connection distance is from 8 to 10 meters. Below we can see the specifications of the mouse. The mouse has the same capacity, 650 mAh. It supports multiple DPI modes. This defines the speed of the mouse, the number of times the sensor is pulling the surface underneath. And the DPI modes are 800, 1200, 1600 and 2000. Charging time is 3 hours, working current is 17 mAh, working time is 30 hours and the connection distance is again 10 meters. The mouse goes into power saving mode after 90 seconds without any action. The compatible systems: Windows XP, Windows 7, 8, 10, 11, Mac, iPad, iOS, Android. So older systems are still supported. We start from Windows XP. It's a very good manual that shows everything to configure these devices, but these are plug and play devices, so even if you don't look at the menu, you will be fine. It's just a single transmitter that you need to plug into a USB port and you're ready to go. Here are the mouse and the keyboard next to each other. To be honest, I really like the design. The palm rest is covered with black leather. It is soft. The multimedia buttons are orange, which along with the carbon fiber accent here just looks very stylish and modern. Let's look around the keyboard. There is nothing on the front. You get a sticker on the bottom. The feet are 7 degrees, which is a good angle. It features 6 rubber feet, and the manufacturer of this keyboard has also included their customer support email. If you need any help, you can easily contact them by using this information. The model on the sticker is KG812B. There is nothing on the right end, as well on the left. Nothing on the left end, and there is a USB Type-C port on the back side along with an on-off switch. The power switch is easily accessible. To charge the keyboard, you just plug the included USB-C cable and use whatever USB Type-C charger that you have. I usually recommend lower power chargers for any products that do not feature big batteries. It's safer for the smaller batteries in this type of products to use a low wattage power adapter. Once you plug it in, the red indicator will light up. And here is how you charge the mouse. The port is in the front. There is an indicator inside of the mouse. Here you go. This is the indicator. Once again, I'm using low power 5 volts 1 amp power adapter. You will probably be fine with more powerful adapters, but based on my experience, I must recommend against using your super fast charging phone adapters, as in some cases this leads to damage to the internal batteries. Just use a low power adapter to be on the safe side. Now let's review the most important thing, at least for me, for a keyboard. That's the typing experience. And let me tell you, it feels great. The placement of the buttons is pretty much standard, so the number of false button presses is low. Yes, there is a little curve in the middle. However, it only assists you in typing. It doesn't get in the way in any way. It just improves the overall ergonomics. I have used keyboards that are so split apart in the middle that it is hard to use them without making constant typos. This is not the case here. Button position is perfect. There is sufficient button travel. The feel is not flat like these ultra thin keyboards that you bottom out immediately after you press a key. The button travel here is completely sufficient. Not too much, but also not bottoming out immediately. Look at the spacebar. It is huge. You just can't miss the spacebar regardless of your hand's placement. This is one of the biggest spacebars that I've seen on a keyboard. Look at it closely. which again is not a bad thing in this case. It just makes typing easier. And the feel is very good. It does not stick. It returns immediately. Let me show you. It does not bend. The stabilizers are very good. The Alt and Windows buttons have also been enlarged, and this non-standard size of some of the keys really does not affect your typing. Everything feels fluid and right where it is supposed to be. Let's check the palm rest now. Here it is. It's quite thick and it is very soft. The quality of the leather is fantastic. It feels like a real leather, but I doubt it's real. It's just a high quality PU leather, or also called pleather. Nevertheless, it feels great. It is a huge palm rest which allows you to use many different positions when typing. It is a truly ergonomic keyboard. Function with F1 and F2 controls the screen brightness. F3 is the convert window feature. F4 is the search. F5 is the microphone. F6, I believe, is being used with the FN button to close the currently active application. F7 opens my computer. F8 locks the screen. F9, F10 and F11 are multimedia keys for previous track, next track, play and pause. And F12 is the mute audio button. You also get dedicated multimedia buttons from increasing and decreasing the audio in this gorgeous orange color and clear indication on top of the buttons. And even more, here you have a quick button for your calculator and for your snipping tool. The phone holder is placed on the top of the keyboard. Let me show you how stable is a standard size smartphone inside of it. Pretty stable. Here is a huge 10-inch tablet. It stays into place. This is very convenient if you are typing on the go. Let's move to the mouse now. Here it is. The mouse features 7 buttons: right click, left click, scroll click, DPI increase, DPI decrease, and the side macro buttons. There is a sticker and the power on off button on the bottom of the mouse. It features 5 Teflon feet which are protected with this nylon plastic foil. Please remove the plastic to improve how well the mouse glides on your mousepad. There is also a very convenient compartment for the dongle, so you don't lose it while the mouse and keyboard are not in use or when you are traveling. I've tested this mouse and I can say that the sensitivity is sufficient. It is very lightweight, button placement is perfect, However, the feeling of the mouse, I just have to be honest, does not match the feeling of this keyboard. The keyboard feels like a more premium product when compared to the mouse. It's not a bad mouse, but I've seen better. Now for the price that you're getting these two products, I simply cannot complain, but the star in this show is definitely the keyboard. It is just a perfect ergonomic keyboard, very comfortable, great key travel, not too noisy, feels just like a linear mechanical keyboard. It is not a mechanical keyboard, but it feels like one. Can I recommend this combo? Absolutely. Especially the keyboard. This keyboard will be my daily driver moving forward. It is great when you're on the go, super mega hyper comfortable. It's just a dream to type on this keyboard. Thank you for watching.